I'm gonna give you some else.
Something else everyone would like to see is them travel out of the land of Equestria.
Yeah. I mean, Equestria is just one big country. It's pretty much like Westeros. So there is
equivalent of US.
Yeah, Equestria is one big country. We've got the Apparently, we have the Griffin Kingdom. We have we have Tartarus, and we have several other kingdoms and realms. Huh?
Don't forget about those buffaloes.
Yeah, yeah, and I really like to see them more world building, because even the fans are doing that. They're like, "Oh my God, guys, how do tectonic plates move in Equestria? We need to figure this out."
The closest they've gotten to actually coming out of Equestria was when they went to the Crystal Empire.
Yeah.
In the Frozen North.
Yeah. And also, Yugo, Manly and King Heavy Meta and I want to mention this fanfiction to you. If you ever have the time, for the love of God, go check out this story called The Immortal Games.
Yes. Ponies Make War.
Okay.
Yeah, it's My Little Pony, but on the same par as Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Game of Thrones, but I will check out that fan. If and when I have the time, but I will check that out.
Yeah, let's put it this way: Celestia and Luna's parents were tyrants.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Dear Lord, we've got.
It also makes an interesting. It also makes an interesting story to how Discord got empowered, because after Celestia and Luna were able to overthrow their parents, Discord, they couldn't do anything against Discord, because it turns out their parents kept Discord at bay.
Yeah.
So after they got out of power, Celestia and Luna weren't powerful enough to do anything against Discord.
Don't give it all away, dude.
It's way too long to give it all away.
We have a video to still record.
Huh.
Yeah, if we're doing that at all, if we still have a topic to go on to. But yeah, there is such great work in here. I mean, it's mind-boggling. It really is that this show can get fan-animated stuff. I mean, we've got Doctor Who's Adventures. We've got
Have you seen Picture Perfect Pony?
Yeah.
And if I could just stop you right there, Deadpool, I just want to say that for everything going on for this show, it's not groundbreaking. Like, it isn't the best show that has come out ever.
Oh no, you're right. It's
like that.
It's not. It's just
not. And I don't want people to like sit here and pretend like it is, and you know, it's the end all be all of great shows. There are a bunch of shows that are just as good, if not better. But I think the thing is, with My Little Pony, is just the writing is so good for a show that is so, at its core, very simple.
Yeah, and you're right. This is not one of my, this is My Little Pony. As much as I love the show, it's not one of my favorites because that title goes to Transformers Prime. I've got shows like Transformers Prime, Gravity Falls, and Adventure Time. My Little Pony is up there, but it's not like it's behind a few lists because there are other shows that I'm really live action or animated.
Dan versus.
Yeah, Dan versus.
I can relate to him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a video for another time. Yeah. And not just, us talking about Dan versus. It's just basically the Dan versus escapades you drag me into.
Yes.
I don't read stuff, but I'm just going to sit here and watch.
Next time you get the chance, ask me about our last adventure to Walmart.
Alright.
Yeah. Sorry, Yugo.
No need to apologize. I'm always just nodding and smiling. And looking pretty.
So I think we've come to an impasse. I can't give a definitive answer other than it still boggles the mind, but it's fascinating at the same time to see the fan base do this much for a show. And yes, there are other shows out there who have gotten this kind of treatment, but never on this grand of scale.
Again, I think it's just because it's so damn wholesome. Like, it's so damn wholesome and honest, and without being wholesome and honest. Like, it's not like, oh, this is such a wholesome, nice show, and isn't it great? Because that's how the original My Little Pony was, where it was just so just so like it almost was a parody of itself.
Yeah.
This is like real deal, like friendship type stuff, like stuff that you really deal with when you have 2 tickets to go to an awesome concert, and all your friends want to go, and you can only take 2, and you're like, oh snap, what do I pick? You know?
Yeah. The only thing that had the
deals with real life and everyday situations.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest ones, and this one is kind of argued a few times, but that episode, Feeling Pinky Keen, where a lot of people say that that's kind of an undertone of, you know, people's belief, you know, people's religions.
Yeah, people can take that.
Yeah.
I tell them they're full of crap.
Yeah. But in the end, the only thing, and to quote you on the show, on the original 3 shows before this one, the only thing those shows had going for it were awesome villains like Grogar and Tyrek. That's
I was about to say, season 1 had the villains going for them.
Yeah. Well, Tyrek didn't show up till series 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or was it series 3?
No, series. I read reviews on series 3. Series 3 was strictly kids related. There were no villains.
Yeah. So. Sorry, Yugo.
No, that's
Which had shot himself in the face with a shotgun.
Yeah. I survived.
Yeah.
Crickets.
Yep, those crickets.
Damn them. Uh-oh. Alright, so we had pretty much technical difficulties, and we lost Meta. But I'm still here with Yugo. No. But anyway, I think we've pretty much covered everything for this video. It's a lot longer than the last time. But, Yugo, why don't you send a message to Princess Celestia and tell us what we found?
Oh, crap, I already did that. You're not gonna, like... Oh, well, whatever. Alrighty. Well, dear Princess Celestia, every now and then we find out that podcasts don't always stay on topic. But even when they do, or even when they don't, it still makes for a great discussion, and that's where the friendship starts.
Beautiful.
I'm not doing the song.
Yes, well, I hope you all enjoyed this. This was really fun. Really glad that both Meta and you... I personally want to thank Yugo for joining me for the first time on this video, and I really want to work with Yugo in the future, whether on his channel or mine. That remains to be seen.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah. So, yeah, like before, guys, hope you guys enjoyed all of this, and yeah, you tell us, what do you think of how this fan base got so big? Let us know. We really want to know what you guys think of all this, and yeah, we're out.
Later.